amplified this, making you feel like you're soaring through the moors alongside Maleficent. Now let's talk costumes because they're a showstopper. Anna B. Shepard, the costume designer, earned an Oscar nomination for her work, and for good reason. Maleficent's outfits, those flowing robes, leather accents, and iconic horned headdress, are pure perfection. The headdress, crafted by Rick Baker's team, was made from lightweight materials but designed to look imposing, with a nod to the original animated character. Shepard used rich textures like silk, leather, and feathers to reflect Maleficent's connection to the natural world. Aurora's costumes, on the other hand, are softer, with pastel tones that highlight her innocence. The Pixies' colorful, whimsical outfits add a playful touch, though some fans on X-Post felt they leaned too cartoonish. Shepard's team also designed costumes for the background creatures in the moors, like the mud-like hedgehog creatures and ethereal water sprites, ensuring every detail added to the world building. Let's not forget the cinematography, handled by Dean Semler, an Oscar winner for Dances with Wolves. Semler's work in Maleficent is breathtaking, using wide shots to capture the grandeur of the moors and tight close-ups to highlight the emotional beats. He played with light and shadow to emphasize Maleficent's duality, her dark, imposing presence and her softer, hidden side. The film was shot using Red Epic cameras, which gave it a crisp, vibrant look, especially in 3D and IMAX formats. The color palette shifts between the warm, golden hues of the human kingdom and the cool, mystical greens and blues of the moors, creating a visual contrast that pulls you deeper into the story. Semler's framing, especially in scenes with Jolie, makes her look like she stepped out of a Renaissance painting. The sound design is another unsung hero. Supervised by Tim Nielsen, known for Pirates of the Caribbean, the soundscape immerses you in the world. The rustling of leaves in the moors, the cawing of Diaval the Raven, and the thunderous roars during action sequences are crisp and layered. The sound team used Foley effects, like snapping branches and splashing water, to make the moors feel alive. Paired with James Newton Howard's score, the audio experience is as rich as the visuals. Speaking of the score, let's dive deeper into Lana Del Rey's Once Upon a Dream. The song's haunting, dreamy quality perfectly captures the film's tone. It was recorded in a single take, according to a 2014 Billboard interview with Del Rey, and its minimalist arrangement gives it a timeless feel. The soundtrack also includes tracks like Maleficent Suite and The Moors, which you'll want to blast on repeat after watching. Let's talk about the film's cultural and thematic impact, because this is where Maleficent really shines. The movie came out at a time when Hollywood was rethinking fairy tales. Films like Wicked on Broadway and Frozen were exploring complex female characters, and Maleficent fits right into that wave. It's often praised for its feminist undertones, showing a powerful woman who's neither purely good nor evil. Critics like Haley Krischer in the Huffington Post called it a feminist fairy tale, highlighting how it challenges traditional villain tropes. The film also touches on environmental themes, with the moors representing a pristine, magical world threatened by human greed. These layers make it a great pick for family discussions. Parents can talk to kids about empathy, redemption, and the consequences of actions, as Common Sense Media suggests. The film's release was a global event. It premiered in Hollywood but had red carpet events in London, Tokyo, and Paris, reflecting its universal appeal. It dominated the box office, opening with $69.4 million in the US and Canada, outperforming competitors like A Million Ways to Die in the West. Internationally, it was a juggernaut, earning $100.6 million in its opening weekend across 47 territories. China, Russia, and the UK were among its biggest markets per Box Office Mojo. The film's success led to a surge in Maleficent-themed merchandise, from Funko Pops to high-end fashion collaborations with brands like Stella McCartney. Disney even launched a Maleficent-inspired makeup line with MAC Cosmetics, featuring bold lipsticks and eyeshadows that sold out fast. Behind the scenes, the film faced its share of challenges. The original cut needed reshoots, with John Lee Hancock stepping in to refine the first act. Some scenes were tweaked to balance the tone, ensuring it stayed family-friendly while keeping its edge. Despite these hurdles, the film's vision remained intact, thanks to Stromberg's leadership and Jolie's commitment. She was involved in every aspect, from script discussions to costume fittings, and even performed her own stunts, like flying scenes using harnesses. In a 2014 Vanity Fair interview, Jolie said she loved playing Maleficent because it let her explore a character who's wild and unapologetic. The film also sparked plenty of buzz on social media. On X, fans raved about Jolie's performance, with hashtags like #Maleficent trending during its release. Some users debated the Pixie's comedic roles, with one X post calling them the Jar Jar Binks of the film, but others loved their quirky charm. The film's visuals and Jolie's iconic look inspired countless fan arts and cosplays, with conventions like Comic-Con featuring elaborate Maleficent costumes. It even influenced pop culture, with references in shows like Once Upon a Time, where Maleficent is a recurring character.